A little secret safe with me. Oh, little secret. You and me for just one night. So please, baby, let's do it right. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. And I know your lips still tight, but not tighter than the grip that I feel tonight. So from a step in the place. Me no text, you say oh me no call you. Say me just a go on like me no bother want you. Baby no go on with the one bag of drama. You know say me nah give me love to another. See it say you vex and you want big fight. Babes are the sex so me want ignite. Maybe we argue after round 5 and see if you feel the same way inside. If I want you pre don't bother me, cause stress and pain is a bother me. First to the face, hear the voice today. Don't know say a coach, I say para coach, I say Rocks channel. And today we have the Postcode Wars, street gangs, drugs, and organized crime, 4 corners. Now, by ABC News in Depth. I've never seen this before, and I've seen a lot of thumbnails for, you know what I'm saying, UK crime documentaries. But this one, yeah, I can't lie, bro. It was looking like it was calling my name, like, Kogency, come watch me. I was like, all right, let me do a reaction to you then. You know what I mean? So, you know, we watch a lot of UK crime-related videos on this channel. So it's like, but every time I watch it, it's just something new. There's always something in there that, you know, made me see something that I didn't see in the last one. So I'm always drawn to watch some new ones, bro. I can't lie to you. Is this new, though? 7 months ago. Okay. Fairly new. So let's jump into it still. We're finally at 5k subs. Thank you so much for 5k subs. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you so much. Give yourself a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? I hope a nice, sweet one. You either have her in your life or, you know what I'm saying, the universe just bless you with a nice, sweet one, bro, that just want, you know, give you all the goodness. You know what I mean? And then we'll get rich and we'll just live life happy. You know what I mean? But we're on the road to 6k now. So don't think that will stop just because we're at 5k. If you haven't subscribed yet to get us to 5k, well, subscribe to get us to 6. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just help us out. So let's leave a like on this video. And you leave a like on my video. You jump in the comments. Tell me what you want to see next. You know, let me see my 4 No Reason gang and my Trigonometry gang. And let's jump into the video.
This program contains coarse language and content that may disturb some viewers.
Oh, really?
You fight for your area, and as dumb as that sounds to most people, for us out here, it's something to die for.
Something to die for.
There's a feud on the streets of Sydney, and the battle lines are drawn between postcodes.
Hold on. Sydney, Australia. I thought we were in the UK. Alright then, alright. We're going to Sydney, Australia today, bros. I am so sorry. I thought we were going to the UK, but let's go to Sydney though. Let's go.
There's a war going on right now. Everyone knows which lines to take. And if you're willing to go that way, you've got to be prepared to go to war.
Whoa, look at that.
The conflict is claiming young lives.
There's no rule, there's no guidebook in terms of how to deal with losing a brother.
A baby.
Rapper A Huncho is wanted for being one of the directors of the bloody feud spills into the heart of
But the
Sydney.
full story lies beyond the headlines.
Oh, he's
It's
a rapper.
buried in the rap music of gangs.
Can't be gang talking to feds, they wanna talk, we're only aiming their heads.
Wait, is that 1-4? We react to a couple 1-4 already on the channel. I think 1 or 2 maybe. But still, 1-4. That sounds sick though.
They talk about we're going to troll streets, we're going to be armed with knives, we have metal on our hips. If we see you, we're going to come after you.
We go inside a powerful and dangerous criminal hierarchy, revealing how it stretches from bikies and organised crime families all the way down to kids in postcode gangs fighting for their turf.
Why did you stab him?
I don't know much about him, mate. so can't really speak on that.
Very much.
Well, why did you need to stab him then if you didn't know much about him?
You know, shit happens.
I said, I don't know. Shit happens. What? This was a thumbnail, and I thought I could have sworn this was about the UK, but we're in Sydney, Australia. Let's go, cause they look like they're on smoke just the same.
It's Friday evening in Marylands in Sydney's western suburbs. A gang called ML60 has agreed to meet us in a sportsfield car park.
The Rams.
For these young men, area pride runs deep.
To be honest, it's just we hold it down for our area, and then anyone that goes against us, same like anyone that goes against your family. Our area is our family. Anyone that goes against us is going against our family.
All right.
What's involved in the way that you live?
It took a while to answer that one.
It's basically kill or be killed. Cause
Don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit.
Not on camera. Do not do that shit.
He said not on camera. But we already know what it is, bro. What you mean don't do that shit not on camera? We already know.
As night falls, other gang members arrive. They're willing to answer more questions, but there are boundaries.
Everything is like red hot for us because we don't lie.
And so you're saying you will answer questions about what is red hot right now?
Yeah, we'll answer some. Depends on how red hot we think it is.
They say they're wearing masks tonight because some of them are charged with serious offences.
Altogether, as a group, we have members that have been charged with GBH. We have members that have been charged with armed robberies, members that have been charged with pursuits, affrays, weapons.
Yeah.
What kinds of weapons?
Mostly knives, hammers.
What do knives and hammers get used for?
What do knives and hammers usually get used for when it's
not for
involving violence?
Well, can you tell me?
When it involves violence, usually ends up with blood spilt.
Yeah.
Would you guys carry knives usually?
Sometimes.
But
ours aren't for protection.
What are yours for?
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Little bit of this, little bit of that. What's that mean? What do you mean? Trying to be cheeky. This beat sound mad though. Yo, where they find these beats for this documentary? Yo, yeah, we in Sydney. Man, stop about your kidney. I'm sorry. It's cause they're talking about knives and it's, a crime documentary. The crime was just in my brain. I'm not gonna stab out your kidney. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that.
It's from different postcodes, different areas. They represent their area. And the problem is, it's become also normal for them to feel that they have to defend their turf. They have to defend where they live.
18-year-old Oase Menzel is living with the consequences of Sydney's Postcode Wars. A year ago, he lost his best friend Jason to the violence.
Wow.
What are the rival areas?
Look, the rival areas are Inner West, Greater West and Southwest Sydney. Yeah, every region has their own little gangs within those regions.
And what is the conflict over?
The conflict's over turf, drugs, money, there's a lot of contributing factors and you find that these days they're more ruthless, impulsive, you know, they don't regard the public or the community. They just do what they want to do.
Train stations are...
That guy gives me reporter vibes still, like he wanted to be on camera talking about it. But still, if I lost my best friend to the war and I'm not involved in it in any way, or him, I'm going to talk about it too.
Often flashpoints in the conflict. In 2016, 2 postcode gangs clashed in a brawl at Mount Druitt Station. CCTV shows the moment a Molotov cocktail was thrown into a mob of up to 100 people.
Yo! What is this? Man, them link up for war. What the hell?
Since then, the feud between rival areas has continued. There have been at least 6 deaths in the past 4 years.
Oh, wow.
The most recent was the stabbing of a 17-year-old at this year's Easter show.
What the hell?
Oase is fighting to stop further deaths. In the aftermath of his friend's alleged murder, he set up an organisation called Youth Against Violence.
I don't want to see another young person. You know, it hurts me every time that I hear that another young person has been, you know, killed by another young person because of postcode gangs, because of petty disagreements. I relive that, and I'm like, well, I'm trying my best to do something to stop it. But a lot of people are just normalising this. Yeah, okay, kids are getting stabbed. Well, what's new? Like, no, not what's new. Get up, do something about it. Acknowledge that it's a problem first, then step up and do something about it.
No, I like this guy. I like his attitude still, yeah. Get up and do something about it, bro.
Oase's friend, 16-year-old Jason Galligan, was allegedly bashed to death in a prolonged attack that a magistrate has described as torture.
Whoa.
Police allege his attackers were seeking gang notoriety, forcing Jason to denounce rivals in a video posted to social media.
So in the video that was circulated around, he was told multiple times to denounce the gang multiple times. Why he was still getting hit, he was told to denounce that gang.
That gang.
How do you deal with that, knowing that those are the allegations?
We never wanted to believe it was Jason, and we still can't believe it's him. You know, out of all people, you know, he never was a violent person, never was a rough person. Probably one of the gentlest people I knew, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Damn.
At Granville in Sydney's west, 19-year-old Demons and his crew are showing us their home turf.
We used to have like 5 families living in this beach, bro.
They formed a bond growing up together as kids.
We used to like sleep head to toe, like down the hallway, like heaps of kids. We used to run them up. But yeah, this is where everything started.
These guys call themselves AMN, which stands for Any Means Necessary.
So, see, me and my brothers, yeah.
Bro, this guy has a fade with a ponytail, like top part, fade, back part, ponytail. Like, yo, who is this guy?
So, see, me and my brothers, yeah. Like, we came into this world just chasing money and stuff, you know. One thing went to another. You meet new people try and do these things, you know. And we can't become friends and, you know, we build a good bond. And what happens when someone's trying to get your friend, you know, you want to back him up, you know.
Yeah.
Just as a good friend would, you know.
Just as a good friend would.
You hear the sirens going off, friend, yeah. Non-stop, bro, non-stop. Oh yeah, city of Fairfield.
At a local train station, Demons tells us about the brutal reality of postcode politics.
Alright. Yeah, a lot of shit goes down here.
Is it dangerous for you to cross over into certain areas in Sydney?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. We all know there's like conflict in West Sydney. There's a war going on right now.
It's a war.
So yeah, everyone knows which lines to take. And if you're willing to go that way, you know, you got to be prepared to go to war, you know.
Demons was only recently released from juvenile detention. Last year, he stabbed a 20-year-old 7 times in the neck, chest and back with a box cutter.
Can you tell me about the stabbing that you were involved in? What happened there?
You know, just personal beef, eh? Just had a problem with one of my brothers, and one thing went to another. It was over me or him, you know. He's in the wrong area at the end of the day.
You were carrying a knife that day?
I didn't know I was. I didn't know I was carrying straight out.
What do you mean you didn't know?
I didn't know, man.
Like, I just reached inside my bag and there was there was something there, so.
Man said, I just reached inside my bag and there was something there. I wish I could reach inside my bag and there's $1 million there, bro. But that don't work like that.
CCTV obtained by Four Corners shows Demons and his friend approaching their victim. They ask him where he's from before attacking him.
Yo!
Given what happened to you, given you were locked up for that, would you think twice before doing that again?
Man said,
Not really. like I said, like, my brothers are my brothers, you know? Loyalty stands. And so, like, yeah, I would, like, you know, make sure I do it better next time.
Man said, make sure I do it better next time. Yo, this guy. Yo. Nah, man. I don't want to laugh, you know, because it's still violence, you know, but the man is being honest, bro. I want to do it better next time so I don't get caught, but I'm going to do it. This looks like Florida.
A sense of belonging is central in this ongoing conflict.
Like
you see it on
houses
people's
right
faces
there.
when they hear me do it. You can tell there's a problem. And I guess that's why we start being like, bro, we love this hood.
We love this hood.
Franny Loco's been a feared gang leader for most of his adult life.
You fight for your area, you know, and as dumb as that sounds to most people, for us out here, it's something to die for, you know. Yeah, like, for me personally, I've never felt Australian, you know, and I was born here, but I've always felt like a Mount Druitt, you know, like this is my home.
The 30-year-old turned to the streets when he was a teenager to escape being sexually abused by a male relative at home.
Yo.
Gang violence got him locked up in prison for almost a decade.
I still get the thoughts, I still get the want to be violent and all this stuff, but now I just kind of rebuke it straight away. Back in the day, I used to just sit there daydreaming about the day that I die, you know, walking into enemies. Like, it was like an honor for me to die, you know, like I just wanted to walk into an enemy prison. You know.
Never have I heard a man say I was daydreaming about the day I die. What? Bro, never, bro. May I try live long life. Man, I reminisce on that.
Like 20 or 30 of them and just let them beat me to death and just try my best, you know, so.
Beat me to death? Who is this guy?
Franny lives with his nan in Housing Commission in the home he grew up in.
Yeah, you're all right. It's coming. It's not much to see, to be honest. A messy laundry. But this is my prison cell. I call it my prison cell. So yeah,
Do you
pretty
put
much.
your bed against the wall
Yeah,
during the day?
just like how we do in jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just so you can get under the mattress for us, because you can go in if you want. Nothing special, but it's home. I like it.
Yeah.
When he was in prison, Franny founded one of Australia's most ruthless gangs, Outcast.
Yeah, he just Outcast. OC on my neck.
Do you have any on your back?
Yeah, just this one. OC on the back.
So OC means a lot to you then?
Yeah, means a lot. Yeah, even though like I'm out of the gang, but like I said, you can't kind of like the love for those boys are still there.
His first tattoo was his postcode.
The postcode tattoo that you have,
Yeah.
what was the reason behind getting that one?
Like I said, man, I was proud and still am proud, man, you know. And that's why I can tell why these kids are doing these things out here. You know, they're just continuing that same culture, but now it's like I'm older, I know, understand there's a bigger picture than postcodes.
Franny says things have changed since he was on the streets. Social media fame is now a driver of the violence.
Yeah. Talk about that.
It's just the same things.
Him look like a MS-13 gangster still. Like, he would drive fear into people.
It's from pride and ego, but now they...
Not with that walk, though. Him need to get a more sturdy walk. You can't be walking like that, bro.
It's just the same things from pride and ego, but nowadays it's on a global platform.
I'm swinging.
All I got to do is go get a knife and be like these brothers in the local area, you know, and be a gangster. And I feel like that's where the shift started happening. I feel like all the kids are just, you know, they're just so drawn to fame and they're so drawn to the attention.
A long-standing rule of life in a gang is don't talk about the crimes committed.
Yes.
But a new subculture has turned that code on its head.
They say that the gang don't drill, cause do ski done that's on the main road. I got chef they deal on the back road, don't like go get chef like chef bro. I'll shoot to Marissa cause lay low, but fuck them and do choose to my days though.
A violent genre of rap known as drill is being used by gang members to gain notoriety.
4 men back in the stolen whip, rainbows and fleeks.
Drill music, by its, I guess, nature, it's a darker form of rap music. The basis of drill music is that unless you have actually done the crime, so unless you've actually done the act that you are singing about, you generally can't sing about that act. That's the difference.
Generally, but we know a lot of rappers be capping though. So
It's between rap music, where you could sing about an incident that's occurred or bring a social injustice to light, but whereas drill is really about, I've done this.
I back my shank and you pull yours and seal will take off first.
Police say drill music has fueled tensions between warring gangs.
This is a different deal.
In 2019, in particular, we saw an escalation of violence between the two groups, the Inner West group and the Greater West group, and they both subscribed to two different rap groups at the time. And some of the music was about a tit for tat type scenario, and there was some baiting going on.
The tit for tat started with a deadly brawl in 2018. CCTV from that night shows two rival groups armed with weapons clashing with each other in an underpass in Sydney's west. A 20-year-old named Tino Henry was stabbed in the brawl. He died within minutes.
Damn.
That incident in particular was a very vicious, violent assault that led to the stabbing death of that individual. And then the music that was written about that incident obviously just fueled the fire that was already there.
JM, I'm a 1-4 veteran, boss on my hood cause I
back my section. Them said the 1-4, the message was a song about that. Let's hear it.
When I met the streets and slapped that thing, lad, I knew I found my obsession.
When the Mount Druitt gang-affiliated group 1-4 released this track, The Message,
get down when I grip that steel, hands up when I bring that hammer.
It was seen as taunting their rivals 21 District about Tino's death.
I got friends looking at 10, you watch yours get put in a box. 21 what, but one got knocked. Ha, I guess that makes them 20.
3 months after The Message,
that was one of the rudest bars of that song still, and it was, oh, damn. All right, I hear it.
Came the reply.
One got right, 21 what, one got knocked. Nah, lad, I ain't gonna let that slide. From the ride, in my X5 with the puppy on the side. Disrespect, fallen soldiers, that's straight suicide.
21 District returned fire with their own track.
About that life, we got your message, but this is the reply.
If we see a criminal offence committed, we will act on the criminal offence. But it's a very...
That reply wasn't on the level as The Message still. Like, I don't really like the beat, but hopefully they have better songs.
Fine line between freedom of speech and, you know, someone inciting violence against another. And we should always protect the freedom of speech element, without a doubt.
Have you found any clear examples yet of where the drill music has incited violence?
Not the music. I'd probably say not the music itself, but it certainly fuels. I guess the tension between the groups.
Yeah, definitely.
Real 60 shit, you know the vibes. Tell that side to stop capping on the internet, bro.
A major artist on the police radar is rapper A Huncho. Earlier this year, he filmed a music video in enemy territory.
It's still 30 up on 30, fuck the ops and shots, do them dirty, I'll be lurking on their blocks, red dots. Can't be gang talking to feds, they wanna talk, we're only aiming their heads.
The 25-year-old is a member of Sydney's notorious Alameddine family. Police allege their crime network is responsible for drug importation, money laundering, kidnappings and public shootings.
Bloody Feud spills into the heart of Sydney CBD.
His music videos play up the media attention he and his family receive.
This morning, Ali Yunus handed himself in, charged with unrelated matters.
But he rarely gives interviews.
Whoa. I'm giving one today.
A Huncho has a very tight-knit circle of friends. He doesn't really trust a lot of people outside of that world.
One of the few journalists to interview A Huncho is Mahmoud Fazal from the ABC's Background Briefing.
He doesn't often trust the media because of the way his family's been represented in the news.
Mahmoud was previously a member of an outlaw motorcycle club. Over the past 3 years, he's extensively reported on the drill scene.
I built rapport with him over a number of years, but a lot of that rapport was based off my background. I was mixed in with the streets when I was young. And so based off that and having long conversations with him, I built and earned his trust over a number of years.
Over a number of years.
We meet A Huncho, whose real name is Ali Yunus, outside court on the morning of a bail hearing.
Hi, I'm Grace. Nice to meet you. How are you? Hi.
He's just been granted permission to travel to Canberra to perform his first headline show.
What?
It just proves that I'm like nothing, no dramas happen at my shows, nothing, you know. It's just going there, doing my show, giving the fans what they want, and come back home, you know. Everyone's having a good time.
A Huncho is charged with affray, reckless grievous bodily harm, and assault with the intent to participate in a criminal group.
Whoa.
He's pleaded not guilty.
What have been your bail conditions to date?
Curfew, reporting, daily. I'm not allowed in licensed premises unless it's work-related. I'm not allowed to associate with a few people.
Can't associate with a lot of people. Yeah. Can't leave New South Wales. His passport surrendered. Can't enter any international, domestic point of departure. Very, very stringent bail conditions. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are quite harsh conditions then.
Very, very harsh.
Very
conditions.
harsh.
Yes.
Can't do anything.
A Huncho is banned from associating with members of the Alameddine organised crime network, including his own cousins.
His own cousins?
obviously my family, they've all been charged. They're all like majority of my boys are in jail, and the news and telegraphs and all the media label us as the most dangerous crime family in the country. You know, it's obviously like, and I'm part of that allegedly. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
The syndicate is allegedly involved in a deadly feud with Sydney's other major crime family, the Harmsies. The conflict is part of a gangland war that's seen at least a dozen killings in the past 2 years, as well as other drive-by shootings. One of them targeted A. Huncho's cousin in his home suburb of Marylands.
What?
Yeah, this is Maryland's Park over here. As you can see, there's cops everywhere.
Yeah, there are a lot of police around.
Yeah, as soon as you enter, you just see it.
Does it make you nervous seeing a cop car?
There's nothing to be nervous about. I'm not doing the wrong thing, so it's not like I'm riding around with anything or anything illegal.
Yeah, right, no.
A. Huncho wants to show us the house he grew up in.
Everyone was together back then. We were all allowed to like speak to each other. I was allowed to associate with my cousins back then.
Oh, wow.
He was a teenager when he had his first interaction with police.
This is my first raid was here, to be honest.
Your first raid by police?
Yeah, it was in here. They served me with a FPO order.
What's that?
Fire prohibition order. It's like you're not allowed to carry no guns. It's a firearm prohibition order. That's what it's called. I got served my firearm prohibition order when I was 18. Yeah, I was pretty young, and they raided my house, looking for guns.
Did they find any?
Nah, I don't carry guns.
How many times?
He was gonna say, I don't keep guns in my house. That's what it was.
Do you think you've been raided?
I couldn't tell you. It's been too many, straight out.
You've lost count?
Yeah, lost count.
Yeah.
I've been raided just here in this townhouse like over 6-7 times. And then at my house after this, probably the same. House after that, the same. And then house after that, the same. I've moved like 3-4 times after that, and I've been raided or like just numerous times.
And when was the last time?
About 2 months ago. Yeah.
2 months ago. This guy keeps getting raided.
Police search warrant, open the door! Police search warrant, open the door!
In New South Wales, a specialised police squad called Raptor is responsible for disrupting organised crime networks. The unit is
Police
led by
Raptor.
Acting Assistant Commissioner Jason Weinstein.
Got the
We
man
have
holding his
prevented
head
a
down.
range, a number of homicides from occurring, and certainly a range of kidnappings and other offences. Raptor is solely focused and targeted on those individuals who are facilitating, whether it's from the street level all the way through to the top end of the organised crime element.
A. Huncho has claimed to us that he and his family are being severely harassed by police. What's your response to that?
No, I'd say that's not the case at all.
Why are you targeting him?
So I make no apologies for the targeting of those who associate themselves with organised crime.
Yeah.
Again, we do it in a lawful manner. Now, if
Do
Mr.
you really?
Yunes is one of those individuals, then yes, I'd say make no apologies for that. But if Mr. Yunes is not associating with the elements of organised crime, then I would expect that he doesn't have any attention from the New South Wales Police Force.
They're saying any attention he's getting is warranted because he's involved. That's basically what he said.
At the heart of Sydney's gang war is a ruthless battle to dominate the nation's drug trade.
Damn.
Bricks of cocaine and other narcotics imported into Australia are processed at secret locations that are constantly changing, known as trap houses.
Trap houses. Look at that. My God.
After assessing the safety risks, Mahmoud Fazal has arranged to visit one of these setups on the basis that he doesn't know the location of the trap house or the identities of the people who will take him in.
My understanding is that they're going to blindfold me and lead me to somewhere that will show me how their world operates.
Okay.
All right.
He's been told to meet at a public place.
Mahmoud Fazal.
See you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon. Is a cigarette that tonight on?
Mahmoud returns hours later.
Hey, mate.
He was shocked by what he saw.
It was a pen.
It was pretty intense.
What happened?
I hopped in a car for about 20 minutes. And then...
I'm sorry. I've been trying to not say it this entire video, but this reporter girl is cute. I ain't gonna lie.
Happened?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, she a little, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really like the great things, but, you know.
I hopped in a car for about 20 minutes. And then jumped out of the car into another car and drove for another, say, 20 minutes. I was completely blindfolded the whole way.
Mahmoud tells me how he was taken to a shipping container where his blindfold was removed.
Two guys walked in, completely blacked out, with gloves on and a backpack. And they pulled out 3 handguns.
3 handguns.
The footage shows the young men placing 3 high-powered weapons onto a table
Revolver.
before unloading the ammunition.
They seemed as though they were in their late teens, armed with incredibly dangerous weapons.
The pair is also seen cutting cocaine.
What's it?
There were
I
a few
powdered
ounces
up,
of
man.
cocaine.
A baby powder that, man. I lie them, I tell. I'm joking.
They tell Mahmoud how the crime syndicates work, but as a condition of filming, they didn't want their voices broadcast.
So the way it operates is you start off with entry-level positions, so that's running drugs, stealing cars, and doing bashings, so to collect debts. And if they do those jobs well, they get offered more serious crimes, such as shootings, kidnappings, and sometimes murder.
Sometimes. Sometimes murder. Sometimes.
Are you rattled?
It's a little bit rattled, yeah. It's mainly seeing people who are so young led into that kind of world.
The young men are part of a powerful criminal hierarchy that stretches from bikies and crime families all the way down to the streets. Police say kids in postcode gangs are being used by organised crime as foot soldiers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Essentially, they're being groomed. They're being groomed for a life of crime.
Yeah.
They desensitise, they gain their trust, they offer them reward, make them feel wanted and belonging to something, and then they will abuse that trust.
Four Corners has uncovered a link between postcode gangs and Sydney's organised crime networks in a shooting late last year. 4 alleged associates of the Alameddines were targeted outside this gym.
Wait, hold on. Where's the shooting coming? Is it coming from that car over there?
The bullets narrowly missed children in a creche next door.
Yo! No. This is too much. Jeez, So I'm guessing it's from this white car over here. No, it can't be.
Last year. 4
Because it looks like it's coming from this direction, though. Like, which direction is it coming from?
Alleged associates of the Alameddines were targeted outside this gym.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where the shots are coming from. Maybe from this direction over here. Probably from behind the camera.
The bullets narrowly missed children in a creche next door.
The babies! Bro, the babies.
We can reveal one of the alleged gunmen is a 24-year-old nicknamed Freddie. He's been a high-profile member of the Mount Druitt Postcode gang.
Oh.
Police allege Freddie was hired by Ibrahim Hamzi, who was targeted in an attempted hit only months prior.
Wow.
One of the
Who's
young
this guy?
men accused of planning that shooting is A. Huncho's good friend Joseph Vakai, seen here in a music video.
He looks scary, bro. Why the man looks so? The man look like he mixed with about 4 different races, bro, all at once.
He's pleaded.
Bro, he looks white, black, Samoan, Asian. Bro, who is this guy?
Not guilty. Police allege Vakai is a senior member of a street gang called KVT.
The KVT are a group of Pacific Islander youth that were definitely used for the purpose of muscle for one of the crime families in southwest Sydney.
Damn.
Police say the KVT gang is part of the Alameddine crime network.
Some of them have moved from, I guess, the foot soldier element within that gang into probably what I would call the middle structure of that crime family. And they might facilitate the movement of drugs, the storage of firearms. They may go and do kidnappings on behalf of that organised crime family.
Police have alleged A. Huncho is key to recruiting young gang members into the Alameddine crime network. We wanted to ask him about it. On the day of our interview, a high-ranking member of the network attends in person.
Wow, that's a blurred
He
face.
was one of the men shot at outside the gym last year. A condition of the interview is that we're not allowed to use his name or show his face. Are you responsible for recruiting any new gang members into the Alameddine crime network?
No.
No.
100% not.
What about members of KVT? Police allege that the Alameddines use KVT gang members as foot soldiers.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Do you deny it or you just...
Yeah, I don't. Respond back, Ali. I just want to remind you that KVT is not a gang.
From the side...
See, no, from the side. No, he's jumping. KVT's not a gang. If you don't know about it, how you know so much that it's not a gang?
Sidelines, the associate frequently interjects.
That's an absolute cop-out. Get angry about that. Yeah, that is bullshit. Like, there's no evidence on that.
They flatly deny the Alameddines are a crime family.
Make it very clear that the Alameddine organised crime network does not exist. It's a police-made thing. Yeah. There's no criminal network. There's nothing like that. It's just that's something that the police have made up or the media have made up. There's no such thing of it. There's no crime network.
There's no crime network.
One of the most sensitive topics is the whereabouts of A. Huncho's best friend, Masood Zakaria. Police have described him as a lieutenant of the Alameddine crime network. As one of Australia's most wanted fugitives, he has an arrest warrant for conspiracy to murder.
Whoa.
Do you know where Masood Zakaria is now?
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Nah, it's a silly question. Funny question, it's silly.
Why is it funny? It's a serious question though, because police are looking for him. It is said that he's fled the country. So, do you know where he is?
Nah, I don't know about that.
Would you say if you did?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, why you asking such federally questions, Miss Reporter? You're making me not trust you anymore.
While A. Huncho refuses to answer questions about real-life crime, he insists his lyrics are authentic.
Don't play around, I already told them who's next. They're shooting sixes in their vid, so 6 in his chest.
Has it helped your music career having your family's notoriety associated with you?
I mean, it has helped because people know that I'm not a fake rapper, or people know that like when I rap, you're hearing realness, you know, you're not hearing no fake shit. I come from that environment, so I would say I'm the realest rapper that this country's got. Most dangerous, I don't know, that's for the audience to decide.
So 1 second, I'm not involved in any crime related anything, but on the next hand, all of my raps are facts though. All of my lyrics, yeah, they're true though. All that stuff I'm rapping about is facts. But I'm not involved in any crime though. Like, you see, you have to keep the story consistent, bro. You can't be doing that. Some great things, all right.
We're allowed to film with a huncho one last time. At his show in Canberra, the VIP section is filled with his crew. Some of them are known to police. There are also alleged members of the KVT gang, including a rapper known as Nasa Nova, who gets charged with assault just days later.
That's him.
It's rare for performances like this to go ahead. Police have previously advised venues to cancel drill gigs.
We wouldn't let a domestic violence offender go out and sing a song about what they want to do to a partner and commit acts of violence. We would never allow that. We wouldn't accept it socially. And I don't know why we would accept that we would let groups go along and sing about baiting another side, right, to commit an act of violence.
I understand that perspective of it still. Like, you wouldn't allow don't say the R word. You wouldn't allow a grapeist, you know the word, to sing about what he wants to do to other victims. So they're like, why would you allow a murderer to sing what he wants to do to other victims? Like what? The other crimes aren't cool, but murder is cool. I understand from his perspective still. From my perspective too, it's all crime, you know what I mean?
Most people that make drill music came from a violent background.
Yeah.
It's not by choice, it's by environment.
I pray that you come back home. I have war in London, but want some more. My ops and cops can verify that we should get round it day and not smoke weed till my head goes numb. When they see us, man, they run.
There's no denying the violence in drill, but artists say the music is misunderstood.
Talking postcodes, but own none. I got 2 plots in 2 districts, and a few bad beats telling me to miss this, huh?
For Martin Muir, drill is helping him process his grief. His younger brother Mac had just launched his music career when he was allegedly murdered.
Damn.
On the night of his death, Mac took part in a home invasion allegedly targeting a member of a rival postcode gang before he was chased down and killed.
Damn.
Being from Western Sydney, it's growing up, like, for most of us, it was somewhat, not necessarily hard to stay out of trouble because it's possible, but you face a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
Conflict leads to more conflict, unfortunately, so yeah.
That's what it is. Facts.
Martin, who raps under the name Just M, has set up a record label in his brother's honour. He uses rap to help young men get off the streets and out of the court system.
Music is like therapy, so for me, writing music helped me through a lot of bad times. That's the best way to say it. So, yeah, instead of going out there making situations worse, pursue music, because I feel like since the incident with my brother, I found music to be the best form of outlet for me.
Yeah.
Do you think the criticism about it is fair?
No, you can't criticize someone's upbringing. If someone's had a rough time growing up, that's not in your hands to control.
Yeah, that's true.
Let Grace hold them, yeah.
Damn, she don't wanna hold no flowers.
This month marks the 2-year anniversary of Mac's death.
There's no rule, there's no guidebook in terms of how to deal with losing a brother. So, as you grow as a person, you find ways to deal with. I guess lucky for me, I found music to be the first thing that sort of came and helped me. And I guess from there onwards, it led to me helping other people. I don't know where it's going to take me from there.
Damn. Poor guy. I mean, it's just every time you say a tombstone and a headstone, you're like, poor guy, but we don't know what they were up to while they were out and free. You know, they did say allegedly he took part in the home invasion and then got chased and stuff. So, you know, but I shouldn't even say poor guy because everybody has to go there at some point. So, you know, but it's still though, when you get chased down but maybe he was chasing people down as well. So maybe it's just his karma coming back for him. So I probably shouldn't even feel sorry. All right, I don't feel sorry. But still, R.I.P. to him though.
Sit on the side. So get in.
Yeah,
hang out.
The lighting's better this side.
Yeah.
Oh, is this side that way?
Many of the gang members we've met are aspiring drill artists.
Hey, yeah. No, we don't stop and hesitate, brother. We fully automatic. We got hollows, we got backs, brother. Fully causing havoc.
Hey. Do it again. Run the back.
19-year-old Demons is in southwest Sydney tonight filming a freestyle rap for his social media.
Yeah.
No, we don't stop and hesitate, brother. We fully
Demons says he's trying to leave gang life behind to focus on his music.
It's a white Lambo.
But that's not easy when his music is about his crimes. In this track, he's rapping about the stabbing he committed last year.
Is there a pressure to keep creating street cred for yourself, to keep committing violent acts in order to keep your music going?
I mean, for me,
music doesn't have to be violence all the time.
Like, we are making new music, other than all the violence and stuff, away from all the violence,
You really?
We're trying to go legit.
It must be hard though when so much of drill is about that.
Yeah, it is.
Like Western Sydney, we do have a dark past, like it does run deep, Now it's time for us to speak about it sometimes.
In the law we trust, but we first trust the stainless. Cutthroat, in your throat, leave the scene, tape it.
Come on.
I fucking finally got it, bro. Fuck this, bro.
With him freeze. I thought she was going to show at the end why, he was talking about stabbing a guy like, yeah, shit happens. Like, that was my favorite part. But still, I mean, ever since we listened to 1-4, we kind of got an idea still that, like, yo, it's popping over there. We just never got a documentary like this, though. I can't lie. Sometimes the mainstream news reporters, just reporters in general, they kind of, I guess, would give a bias account of what's going on, like try to shed a bad light, but they try to stay as unbiased as possible, which I like. You know what I'm saying? Try to shed some light on, people's personal experiences and let them speak for themselves instead of just talking for them, which I like. I love that. You know what I mean? We got a foot soldier, we got a rapper, and then we got a guy that was a biker, turned into a reporter that, is close with some of these guys and stuff like that. So, I like this still. They brought back 1-4. So maybe we should start listening to some 1-4 again on the channel. Let me know in the comments if you want that. But Postcode Wars, street gangs, drugs, and organized crime, four corners in Australia. Whew. This was intense, bro. It was intense. And seeing the actual footage of a lot of the attacks, bro, how am I going to put this on YouTube? Well, I'm literally seeing people get attacked. I can't get flagged for that. But they have it up. And they have 1.1 million views. So I'm not going to say anything. Let me know if you like this in the comments below. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know what else you want to see me react to. You know, I think we have more street documentaries in the reaction list coming up still. So I'm going to be doing those. But if you want to say anything else in the meantime, drop it in the comments. I'm going to do it. Hit a like button. Thank you for 5K subs. Road to 6K. Kogency about.
A little secret safe with me. Oh, little secret. You and me for just one night. So please, baby, let's do it right. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. And I know your lips still tight, but not tighter than the grip that I feel tonight. So from a step in the place. Me no text, say oh me no call you. Say me just a go on like me no bother want you. Baby no go on with the one bag of drama. You know say me nah give me love to another. See it say you vex and you want big fight. Babes are the sex so me want ignite. Maybe we argue after round 5 and see if you feel the same way inside. If I want you pray don't bother me, cause stress and pain is a bother me.